Hello everyone and welcome to the Star Trek Outposts Unknown demo. This is the first of a few demos that I'll be trying out during this Steam Next Fest. But I'm still looking for a Star Trek game to get into, so we'll see if this is the one or not. Well, it has some promising features, but we'll begin the new voyage and you'll be able to see what I mean, hopefully. Well, Captain, it's about time for your maiden voyage with the USS Resonant. I know this is your first flight as captain, but I have every confidence in your ability. This will be a standard exploration mission into a relatively unknown sector of space. Well, now I'd have trouble. Zilahari? Or Kalahari? Maybe Kalahari. Populate this system. They've gone through the first contact process already. Our relationship with them is looking very promising. The Kalahari are letting us build outposts. What the heck is that? In exchange for our help analyzing an anomaly called the Rift. They call the Rift. We all call the Rift. As you can see, it's quite the phenomenon. I mean, let's face it. If we gotta come up with a name for that, that's gonna end up being the Rift. The Rift occupies their sector and can cause intermittent tetryon rifts. Wait, no, you can't call them tetryon rifts if it's called the Rift. Tetryon's something else that act as miniature black holes. Gosh, that doesn't sound good. They're as dangerous as they sound. Matter is consumed and tetryons are released. It's bad in both directions and you need to exercise caution around them. We're not gonna get too close, are we? Are we? This is where you and your research outposts can help. The USS Resonant is a prototype ship of a brand new class. It's equipped for state-of-the-art outpost construction, particularly for scientific structures. An outpost with these buildings will make huge breakthroughs in managing the tetryon effects. Everything about this journey is a fresh experience, as we do in Star Trek, even down to some of the experimental buildings Starfleet has provided plans for. The rest of this voyage is up to you. So we're going to be doing base building kind of thing, tactical. It's a colony sim, it says. Okay, Team Alpha and Team Beta. And they have different things they start out with. More polymer sealant. I like polymer sealant. They have more stuff on this one. Only one crew here. There's a bridge crew and then one person here. I don't see a whole lot of difference except for, well, recon boost, and then this one has shuttle expansion. Increase the shuttle capacity by 3. But I like having more supplies. So let's go with Team Beta. Degas is a temperate planet with a rather unique set of biomes, lush grassland and crystalline deserts. Crystalline deserts exist side by side, and they survive underneath the threat of persistent tetryon storms. It'll make a great place, or an excellent place, for our initial outpost, and should have enough material to support a self-sufficient base. There's no better place to get started. You keep saying that, but I'm somehow doubting it with the tetryon storms. Okay, these crew will be the first to land, so select individuals who can work efficiently while the outpost is developing. Other crew will arrive on the outpost once transport has been established. Commander Max Costa, T'Pren. Human. Boring. Anyway, we can replace them like this. Andorian. Well, we might as well mix an Andorian in there for fun, right? Chief Engineer. Doesn't the ship need somebody? Yeah, well, let's send the Chief Engineer, why not? And I guess we only get these bits of cargo. That's a funny little analyzing graphic. Anyway. Okay, select the beam down location. Well, let's not have all the tall grass, I suppose. Oh, well, they sort of went around the place. Got supplies, I suppose.
Objective complete.
Unknown organic. Okay. First officer reporting in, Captain. We've finally arrived at Dagus, and there's plenty to survey here. The Kalahari liaison officer Helerona will join us shortly. She'll be our guide to the planet and our insight into Kalahari culture. I'm looking forward to meeting her, but I'm also eager to just get started. We've placed Zylahari. I know, is it? Should it be a Z? Why can't they just use a Z then, if it's a Z? But then if it's a K sound, then it could be cave, so... X is really a useless letter, isn't it? Anyway, we've placed probes around the map to find a good spot to set up our base. We can place our own beacons to send crew to find them, and then start building. Oh no, a Tetrion storm already. Not as important as a Tetrion storm, but I did want to let you know that you can set a catchphrase for your comms. Cute touch, and it's a nice way to let the crew get to know you a little better. Oh. Let's do it repeatedly is gonna get annoying. Over and out is fine. A classic choice indeed. Okay, planets are full of potential discoveries beyond your starting area, so this is why I think it's a good Star Trek game, because it's letting you discover things. No offense, but a lot of Star Trek games don't seem to do that part. Set an exploration beacon by clicking on the Explore button on the bottom right of the main HUD, or by pressing the Y key. Click anywhere on the map, including unexplored areas, to place a beacon. A crew member will walk towards the exploration beacon. They should go in pairs. Explorers assigned to the Ops Center will be performing the action. Okay, find only highlighted resources available for investigation. Click on highlighted resources to start investigating them. Assign a crew member by clicking on the plus button. Science officers are best suited for the task. Sometimes the investigation will fail and will need to be attempted somewhere else. Successful investigation enables collection of the resources. Coming soon, Tetrion risk is coming soon. Tetrion encounters. Planet-side Tetrion schisms. Oh, schisms is a better word than rift. May appear anywhere around your outpost and your crew. I mean, Tetrion strikes, or, like lightning strikes might be good. The schisms will damage any nearby crew who will fight back automatically. Oh, they have to fight back even. I thought Tetrion was like a beam of matter, or, weird matter. Crew assigned to the security building will go and fight any dangerous schisms. Okay, so Tetrions bring dangerous things. Okay, well, there's a whole game guide here. Hopefully they're gonna introduce us to this stuff by telling us, but maybe in this demo they're not going to have that. Okay, place, like this. Place an exploration beacon in the environment to locate Starfleet exploration probes. We are on Explore. That's a beacon. That's an unknown organic, so we can... Okay, so... Investigate. Select crew. Science person, not security, definitely not security. Medical science, T'Pren. Check out what that tree is. So T'Pren's going over there. Well, let's try and find those probes. Oh, there's a little place here. That's a little bit far out though. There's another one there.
Objective complete.
Oh, looks like we got one of the probes. Let's talk rocks. There's a mineral deposit nearby that would be perfect for our work. Okay. Okay, well, I didn't get to read that. The camera pan and turning is a little bit slow, but then... Okay. Highlight. Okay, fine. I guess we can investigate that. Seems like engineering can deal with that. That's a rock, after all. It's a geologic, that's fine. Well, there's a lot of stuff around here.
Objective complete.
So what do we do with the probe? That is a probe. I guess we've already got the stuff, or prioritize. Okay, well, I don't want to extract biomatter just yet. Unknown organic. Research needed. Well, can we research it then? Okay, the crew has found a suitable area for our first building, Captain. We can explore more later once we've got a stable operations center. Time to build the operations center, Captain. It's the next step for getting more advanced buildings available for construction. It also creates a shield that protects buildings and crew from Tetryon radiation as long as they're within the shield's boundaries. We can still build outside of the shield though. We have plenty of room. Those buildings just won't be protected from Tetryons until we get them some extra shielding. And I'd be thrilled if we could get some coffee. Yeah, okay. Okay, construction buildings need to be placed in flat areas clear from rock or fauna. Crew members must bring resources to the construction site, so normal stuff. Contribute time to construct buildings. So, Starfleet, Operations Center unlocked. And where did they say we should build it? Well, this is green. Let's go with that. Anything else that's highlighted will need to be researched before we can collect it. Let's make good use of the minerals. So basic metals are used to build most of the Outposts early buildings. Click on individual rocks and then the collect button to direct your crew to collect them. Use the collection tool to select a group of rocks to collect by pressing the left mouse button down over them, or click the individual rocks and then collect. Mine metals from metal deposits using the metal recovery unit. Okay. Build the operation center. Okay. Well, we are currently building it. Progress 7 out of 50. Guess we might as well extract some biomatter as well. I really want to research those, but I guess maybe... I really want to research those, but maybe we need something else to help us research them. This one can be investigated. I don't suppose our scientist is ready to go. Okay. Seems like a large landscape we could be exploring too. Unknown organic. Oop. Research needed. So I think, yeah, we just have to have a research lab to research things. Got a pretty big area covered by the operations center. Now we can create a shuttle pad. They'll probably ask us to do that, so just gonna go ahead. Okay, shield is active, ready for upgrades in the future. Coffee synthesizer, not just one of those, whatchamacallit, replicators? No? Okay, small metal storage and metal collector. We have to build a metal collector, we might as well have it closer to this side.
Objective complete.
Small metal storage. There. Okay, well, incoming comm. There's a lot of crew on the planet that need a ride home, especially if a storm is coming. Let me guess, you gotta tell. Oh, okay, we're gonna be building a shuttle, yeah. Collect metals from the geology that's been researched, and then deliver to the shuttle pad construction site. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to harvest more metals. Collect. Why is that metal just sitting there? It is a long walk for them. They could have done with a rover. That's something you don't see much in Star Trek. Rovers. There is a fast forward. Okay, well, it's popped up with this, and it's telling me that we've got the shuttle. We'll drop your crew members off from the ship at the start of the day and pick them up at the end of the day. Okay, so they actually sleep in the ship. Your crew members work on the outpost during the day. So day shift. Your crew members restore their needs on the ship at night. They recover what when they eat, get medical attention, etc. Okay, shuttles are up and running. Oh, there's the shuttle.
Objective complete.
Looks a little bit flimsy, to be honest. We really need to research these. Okay, we do have access to a metal collector, which would let any crew... Well, I've already got the metal collector. Good amount of basic metal for construction. Yes, collecting by hand is slow. So, I already have the metal collector, or I'm building it. First officer is suggesting we construct a metal collector to improve the efficiency of our resource extraction at the outpost. If we choose not to build one, I've already got it building. Okay, so we're getting into nighttime, obviously. And the shuttle's got to pick people up, so everything will pause. Officer Helarona of the Six Rings, I'm pleased to be part of your team. Pleased to have you here, officer. We're well underway with our initial construction, as you can see. Where of your progress? Not familiar with your culture's linguistic patterns? It is the use of I am a convention? Really? I am speaking in the traditional way. The subject is identified and they are referred to in the present, the most important time in our lives. Well, okay. That's it? What's this linguistics talk? I mean, it doesn't seem like that innovative. Not going to consent to brain picking, but I'm fine with further discussion. Well, yes, they're poking fun at little idiom there, but I am wondering if the consumption of brains... okay, well, that's a clearly... No, be clear, Max Costa, be clear. We should not have him communicating with people. Okay, thankfully Helarona is being sarcastic. The operations center is looking great. It's got a shield to protect against Tetrion storms, and it's got... Stop with your coffee. Hali caffeinated. That can be dangerous for some people. We can actually do a bit more with the Operations Center now. An upgrade will grant access to some of the prototype blueprints we were given. We'll have a lot of new structures to choose from as soon as the upgrade is done. Okay, explorers, assign your crews to Ops Center and they will be performing the action when placing exploration beacons on the map over any idle crew. Okay, not entirely clear there, but crew that don't have a place to sleep and didn't make the shuttle back to the ship will sleep outside around the op center. The op center will automatically shield all buildings and crew in the surrounding radius. Yes, we know. Start the upgrade. Okay, so we'll have navigation person and medical person do the upgrade. Totally out of their wheelhouse, but apparently this is how we do things. Our ship doesn't have the hundreds of people, apparently. Okay, now we can investigate that one. Well, she's on planet, but not for long, probably. Okay, they've all piled out and continue to work. Starfleet Prestige, crew morale. Oh, and we do have to worry about food. We might want to collect some. Chromatic Megaflora. Occasionally emits colorful bursts of harmless reflections. Reflections? We can't harvest, but we can admire. Okay, what other buildings do we have? Do we have a research lab yet? Apparently not, but there is an exploration and research section. Electrical wire is a thing. And a walkway. Let's see about walkways, huh? Walkway out to our pile of stuff. Well, we don't have pile of stuff for long, but then the rest is over here, so we might as well go out to this side. Don't know if there's... I don't know what that is. Inert rootlings. Well, they better be inert. So that side's the only direction that we've seen some metal in. We should probably explore more here, though. Strange anomaly. Well, that's a bad sign. Except a research building. Well, once I get a research building. It's got uncollected data samples. Okay, well, the metal collector is here. We have to staff it. I just don't have enough people. I'm gonna send the commander in there. Okay. We don't have the basic metal. Why don't we have the basic metal? We've been collecting metal, but we've been using it, I suppose. Oh, we do have a path. This only has room for 18. Why did I even bother building a small metal storage if they're not going to put some metal there? Let me get somebody else here too.
Count on me, Captain.
Building inefficiency. Oh, the assigned personnel. The commander is not efficient enough. It says optimized for security crew. We've got security.
On it, Captain.
Now we've got 2 security crew. Still says building inefficiency. I don't know. Yeah, we still don't have any basic metal, and I don't know how to get some basic metal over here. We're still collecting stuff out there. But it's not showing up. I'm not building anything new now. I don't know what the metal collector is doing. And the small metal storage does not seem to be doing anything. Crew overview. That's a lot more idle people than I would think. Well, we get this image of the USS Resonant. But mostly I figure that this is on surface operations rather than focusing on... Oh. Oh, well that's our system image, but yeah. Rather than focusing on the shipboard stuff, I'm not sure though. Yep, I'm still puzzled by the metal storage. Doesn't seem to be any other indication of how much metal we might have. And we don't have metals here. Maybe if I start it... I guess they don't deliver it here until I start it, but still. I'd like to know how much I have, and this doesn't have any. Somewhere... The metals are going somewhere, but I'm not clear where. We've pretty much finished with this area. So we're gonna have to go over here, which is quite a ways. I'm gonna have them build more walkway. If we have to go any further, we're gonna have to build a shuttlecraft just to get here. Okay, well we do have basic metal coming in. That no longer says inefficient, so okay. Well, some exploration over here would be good. If they let me. Okay, we've completed the upgrades and now our outpost level has increased so we can build more things. Captain, the crew is reporting the operations center is finished. Impressive, okay. Nothing in exploration and research though. All the other categories, yeah. Starfleet Requisitions Platform. Okay, well, let's finish that. We're level 2 now. So, the level up there is the level up of the Operations Center. We may not be a delivery service, but we do have the space to set up a Starfleet Requisitions Platform. Other pilots can land there to collect much needed material, get a good review from them, or whatever you say. Okay. Such dialogue. Alright, looks like the requisitions platform is what we need. That's huge! How am I gonna find a spot for that? We're gonna have to disrupt wildlife a lot. Well, that's not quite in the bubble there. Can we build it outside the bubble? Guess. Cargo landing pad even. How many different pads? We have the shuttle, we've got the requisitions platform, we've got a cargo landing pad. A metallurgy lab. Small organic storage pad, biomass collector. Well, let's have a biomass collector. I would like not to starve. Seems important. Security office. We don't know about threats yet. And then solar array. Well, we haven't really broached the subject of power. Anyway, let's collect more stuff. It disappoints me that we have to wait so long to get a good research lab to analyze things, though. Logistics first, I suppose.
Yellow alert.
Yellow alert. The plants are friendly now, but some have increased hostility since we landed. The plants? My team needs an office for vigilance. Vigilance against plants. It would be a security officer that wants to be vigilant against plants.
Yellow.
Needed on the bridge. Our people are under attack. Self-defense authorized phasers to stun.
Yellow alert.
They're still plants. They don't move, right? I mean, needed on the bridge. Seems like I'm needed down there. Scout routes. Is Max Costa getting damaged by this at all? Doesn't seem like it. I'm still hearing some sound of... Oh, there's the attack. Oh. Okay, you can...
Do you need something, Captain?
Well, this Alex Moreno is so unconcerned that he's not moving anywhere. Maybe he's stunned. There's two of them here. They're just standing next to that thing. How do I tell them to attack it, even? I feel like you need to beam out, actually, but... Oh, he died! Well, apparently he was getting injured. Posthumous care protocol.
Yellow alert.
Okay, other guy, get away! No, you. Beam out! Beam out!
Do you need something, Captain?
Beam out. Okay, but he beamed out and is dying still. Are you medical? Yes, medical. Go ahead, do that.
What's up?
Oh, what is going on with him? Might be a glitch. Okay, fine. I'm sold on the security office thing. That's a big security office, though. But, okay. I knew those routes wouldn't stay non-hostile. There's a lot of flora over here, so it's probably best. Okay, request to fulfill from Starfleet and its allies. Produce and deliver the required resources to the building to fulfill the request. Okay, so the requisition thingamajig, that's that. Sensor array, they want metal. They want metal. Outpost proficiency. I have polymer sealant. So much for the original supplies that we had. I don't know whatever happened to most of it. We have no appreciable inventory at all. Well, I'll accept the plan for that requires less. Outpost proficiency is 0 right now. How do I even get that up to 7? Well, let's proceed with that resupply. Oh, we get to pick which thing we want. I don't know about sample collectors. Maybe that's what we need to do some research, though. Might need more crew, but... let's get some more samples. Let's do science. Oh, I guess I have to pick a place for it to land. Okay, investigate. Science set to print. Well, anyway, It has been a mostly peaceful game so far. We've had a plant attack. I mean, I say mostly peaceful even though we had a crew member die, but that was because the crew member was being silly. Just sort of standing there getting swatted. So, yeah, that could do with some work. I feel like they should have better AI, if you will, than just standing there getting hurt by a plant. Plant attacks should not be so dire, let's face it. But overall, you know, this is more of a normal Star Trek sense, I feel like. So that is good. But it does need a little bit of excitement. It is very peaceful, though there is that kind of laid back game that is style. So that has been the first taste demo for Star Trek Outposts Unknown. And with that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do press like. If you have any comments or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. And I'll see you next time.